The Lord of the Rings. You know, the nerdiest fantasy novel written by the cheekiest John Ronald Reuel Tolkien, aka Jar Jar Tolkien. The man was such a geek he even invented his own fantasy language to suit his own books such as The Hobbit and The Silmarillion. This man is the sole reason why a race of orcs exists in high fantasy settings. This mumbling tea drinker brought generations of unfathomable dorks who will not stop talking about how Tolkien is the alpha and the omega of high fantasy, and that he should be worshipped as a deity.
And in place of a god, he would have a nerd! Not divine, but fetid and terrible as a mold! Mumbling as a seal!
The lines have however old they are.
Stronger than the foundations of the Amazon! All shall love him and despair.
Shut up.
What can I say? The man is an absolute legend. I think Tolkien would have loved this one though.
I am She-Wolf, and I dig only
Monolith, a developer who brought us true horror classics in 2005 such as Fear and Condemned Criminal Origins. But the game that truly put them on a pedestal was Aliens vs Predator 2. An entire generation of millennials will tell you how AVP 2 was the best single-player and online game of its time. Wait until they hear about AVP 2010, a way better game in every sense except... yeah, no one plays it anymore. Monolith, alongside Warner Bros., released Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor in 2014. The world of Middle-earth was presented to a wider audience with its deep gameplay mechanics and interesting world design, but this review covers its sequel, Shadow of War, since it is more of a definitive version of a game with much more depth. So let's dive right into it. Let me start by saying that developers took some heavy liberties with what's canon material and what's not. Some changes are lame, while others are...
You got me all crazy. I can't get out of bed. Bones are aching. Bad thoughts in my head. Dingy woman. Stay away from me. You got your aches and pains all over me.
quite welcome. All you need to know is that a ranger of Gondor named Talion got killed by Sauron's captains, and in the process they didn't even spare his wife and son. A lingering, vengeful spirit of an elf by the name of Celebrimbor saw Talion's fate and was like,
Yes, very sad. Anyway, it got me thinking.
and decided to merge with his body and soul, granting him abilities to do this. Our Aragorn from Wish scoured Mordor, wasted his killers, and got his revenge. But Caleb Rimbor thinks the job is still not done.
It is not noble men we are dominating, but savage orcs.
Conquering a fortress so remote will not aid our war effort directly, but our influence must be spread to every corner of Mordor and beyond.
Basically, he's a gamer. The Shadow of War puts you in a position where everyone and everything in Mordor must be under your control, and if someone protests, you can show them the error of their ways.
Cause I'm so fucking good!
For to make a change in this world, one must wield power, and to wield power is to sin. There is no purity in this world, only ignorance of the truth that this world is born of blood and fire. This is an action-packed video game, and you are plunged into the land of Mordor where filthy orcs, uruks, ogres, and other vile things are trying to kill you.
What the dog doing?
Oh, shit!
You are in possession of a newly forged ring by Celebrimbor. The ring should be able to be as powerful as the One Ring. And boy oh boy, you'll put that to the test. So at the very beginning you meet Shelob, a spider who just happens to be a hot semen demon. The arachnophobes could maybe, just maybe, give a chance to that sweet spideress.
Somebody asked me if I'm autistic. I'm autistic as shit.
I know I did once. She starts to give you terrible visions.
Do you think we're going to see another side of Sauron?
Yes.
Like maybe he falls in love.
Maybe
Maybe there's a reason. Every villain's a hero in his own story,
I think
right?
we're going to find out more.
People are gonna fall in love with him and be like, I can change him.
We all love a bad boy, don't we?
Visions about betrayal and how you should stop and defeat the Dark Lord Sauron.
Sacrifices must be made.
What the fuck? To accomplish that task, you must travel through Mordor and take strategic positions in order to get close to Sauron. The order of task is simple. Infiltrate the area, defeat and enlist bosses and chieftains, and conquer the fortress. Sieging a fortress is very fun indeed. Before each siege you can set up your siege army and equipment and be hyped of the upcoming battle.
Ready for some pain? Ours, theirs, don't care. Look at us! We're warriors! Fighters! Look at them! A bunch of soft bellies playing with their gears and cogs!
Take key positions and kill Warlord in his throne room.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Give motivating victory speech afterwards.
Here, my enemies will find no weakness, no mercy, only the unassailable strength of mine!
What a nice guy. Totally not evil. Now, Shadow of War is an open world game, but with interconnected maps, which is not a huge deal since there is a lot to do in every single one of them. Traversing the land of Mordor is as fun as you would expect, be that on foot or other kinds of transportation.
Knock him off the ground! Fight! He's there! Off the carnival!
Very soon you will be presented with a very ingenious structure implemented in a video game, the Nemesis system.
Do you know what nemesis means? A righteous infliction of retribution manifested by an appropriate agent. Personified in this case by a horrible cunt. Me.
It's a feature that gives unique personalities and memories to orcs. When you're engaging with orcs, they remember your actions. If an orc defeats you or escapes, they can rise in power, develop new traits, and seek revenge in future encounters.
Man swine! You again? Guess it didn't hurt enough last time I killed you. I can remedy that right now.
This system creates your personalized and engaging experience.
Tra-la-la-la. You may have heard of one like me. It prances and dances and sings with glee. Wherever there's strife, the singer is there. He slaughters and slays with such merry flair. I sing this song with all my breath. Take heed, for this interlude ends with your death.
These orcs have distinct personalities and can burn you real bad, even in defeat.
I've lost track of how many times I've beaten you. Are you beating me? I've got that number. Small, easy to remember.
Psych! That's the wrong number!
You will develop rivalries and seething hatred towards your nemesis. Some orcs will come back to life after I distinctly remember their head flying next to me.
You gave me the taste of this glorious corruption. Forced the cloying poisons down my throat. And now that I have choked down my fill, I vomit this putrescence back upon the world! Upon you! Upon all!
Some will reveal information on other orcs, some will be eloquent.
My prey! The ranger's wings bring him flight. But at what cost? The cost to those around him. The cost to himself. The time has come for this debt to be paid. Death's wings beat, and its eyes are focused squarely on you.
Some will channel their inner Tolkien.
Not as big as they say, you, not nearly. Spit to the men and all I got's a ghoul build. You speak my language, do you? Speak blood, do you? Speak guts? If I don't reckon you'll be waiting when I rip your throat out so fast it'll whistle.
Making developers give up on the subtitles. Some will ambush you when you least expect it.
I want that trinket you found. I want to hold it and feel it and caress it. And the same goes for you.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
What do you mean?
I want to hold it and feel it and caress it. And the same goes for you.
Doesn't that make you gay?
Some will develop new tricks during fights, become resistant to certain types of attacks, gain total immunity to ranged weapons, be enraged when they see a beast, coat their weapon in poison, relentlessly attack to throw you off balance, have a royal guard consisting of several high-level captains.
You see that orc? He's so lazy he can't even be bothered to taunt you. Instead, I have to do it. So, here goes. You're ugly, and you're gonna die.
Become deranged by a constant humiliation.
I only kill true warriors.
And so on.
And so on and so on.
Even a regular, no-name orc who manages to kill you will be promoted to captain status.
Just think of the damage I'll wreak when I'm captain.
Every time you die, kill, or recruit an orc, the hierarchy shifts and you can exploit the situation to the point where in some cases you don't even have to lift a finger.
We knew you'd be coming this way, so we made plans. Plans you won't survive to see us finish.
I said, Great Lord!
You can send out your volunteers for an infiltration mission, even watch them fight in an arena. The options you are presented are delightful. I developed a keen hatred towards Crackhorn Blackblade.
You got some crack?
An orc who killed me so many times he leveled up to such heights I was unable to touch him. Until one day.
Do it! Bring to rest the Black Blade.
We tired of playing with you. Today you're gonna die. Say goodnight.
There was also one particular orc of whom I was so afraid of one-shotting me that I had to apply a more strategic approach. One dude even refused to die and came back to life countless times.
You've done it. You killed me. But let me tell you a secret. Necromancers never truly die.
Woo! What's up with it, motherfucker? What's up, baby? Did you miss me? You punk ass motherfuckers can't hold me down. You can sit back and try to put your goddamn foot on my motherfucking throat all you want to. But as I proved time and time and time and time and time a fucking again, I will rise from the fucking ashes. Motherfucker, I've been shot 7 times, motherfucker, and I'm still breathing. Get fucked!
I can't begin to comprehend the amount of logistics hell this took to make. But hey, thank you Monolith. It's such a fun system and everyone should be able to use it, right? Right? Well, Warner Brothers said fuck you, and then patented the Nemesis system, barring anyone from using it.
That's all, folks.
Along your path, you will unlock many ways of dealing with disobedience, and it is up to you how your playstyle should look, with countless gems and upgrades. My playstyle mostly consisted of doing this. Besides the main quests, there are some side quests that enrich the experience. A few are okayish, while some are literally letting me uppercut a fucking Balrog! A Balrog! Holy guacamole! Yeah! Now this is canon! Fuck all y'all Tolkien purists! Woo! As the story moves forward, you will meet some known characters while being introduced to new ones. I think Monolith did a somewhat good job combining the canon story with their vision. They mostly stayed true to the source and just sprinkled some sweet magic to make the game more appealing. Where the game definitely excels is how fun it is. For a set amount of time, though, you can jump with style, kill with style, ride beasts with style. It's flashy and gets you hooked on the fluidity of traversability and countless options on how to approach the enemy. Where the game does not excel is how they managed some particular boss fights. Balrog, Nazguls, and even Sauron himself were underwhelming in a way where you just had to spam spacebar a few times and mash a certain button while doing the easiest counterattack of all time, right click. But the scale of the game is big, and there are never-ending quests for you to do. Even with the present story DLCs, I could not bring myself to play them after finishing the main game. The story was not that great motivator for me to drain this game dry. Except for Redbag. Redbag is hilarious at times.
From the back right through to the front. I mean, you were like bleeding.
sorry. The point is, the other orcs know that you had bruise with your suffer me now, and they know he broke free.
In reality, after 15 hours, you experience all there is to do, and I was just tired of being ambushed all the time.
Hello there.
At the very end, you are betrayed by Celebrimbor. The reason being that he feels more comfortable in the skin of a woman. He fights Sauron and ends up being consumed by him.
You're in my world now!
Leaving them both in a perpetual state of combat, while Talion gets resurrected by another Ring of Power, making him Nazgul, but not quite yet. He takes over Minas Morgul from the Witch King and holds the tide of Sauron's/Celebrimbor's armies until he is consumed as a ring wraith.
To hold back the darkness. To save the world of men.
When the ring got destroyed, he finally found peace. Touching, really.
Stone by stone, cracked, crushed.
Now, Shadow of War has one of the best difficulty settings of all time, called Brutal. In this difficulty, all enemies are fast, intelligent, and can one-shot you. But your damage is also greatly increased, and the special bar feels faster, allowing you to be rewarded for your good play while also presenting a challenge when facing endless hordes of enemies. This difficulty should be included in all video games. Almost all. Talking about bugs, some are hilarious, while others can straight up kill you, leaving you like this.
Here he is!
Middle-earth: Shadow of War, the last good Lord of the Rings game, brought me much joy, I must admit. It encapsulated the feeling of wielding the power of the One Ring. It's badass, for real, for real. A well-deserved 96th place. If you are a fan of Tolkien's work, go and buy it right now.
Fly, you fools!
If not, go and buy it right now.
Fly, you fools!
I love you all. Sleep tight, kings and queens.